Blue Lock 350 spoilers. What is Ego? So the chapter kicks off with where we left off last time, with Isagi posing a question to the group. And a few people step up and chime in. First, Batra saying it's the monster inside you. Then you've got Chigri saying it's his true self, whilst Royo's interpretation is that of pure selfishness, right? But the key point here, and what Isagi's trying to stress to everybody, is that everybody has their own individual perception of ego. However, if they're able to come to some sort of consensus, they can use that to take the next step. And it's at this point that Ego walks into the locker room and he says he has an answer to Isagi's question of what is ego. Long story short, Ego basically explains to them that ego is the game nature of a person's life. And what does he mean by that? So Ego goes into more detail and he explains that as humans, we are naturally social creatures. So from the moment we become self-conscious, we are constantly interacting with the world around us unconsciously. And through trial and error and the constant comparisons of our reality versus our ideals that our self is formed. What makes you sad, what makes you angry, what brings you joy, all of these things fall under that category of egoism. It's the compass that guides, that dictates how you live the game that is your life. And these words particularly hit Isagi as he slowly begins to realize what motivates him, what pushes him, what drives him is his rebellious nature, his desire to devour number ones. And if he can refine that, he can get closer to his ideal of the world's best striker. And at this point, this is all making sense. However, there is still an elephant in the room, and the one that addresses it is Karasu, who told us that clashing our egos would lead to victory, yet we lost against France. And Isagi rubber stamps this and asks the question outright: can we really become number one by following your philosophy? And at first you think Ego's reaction is calm until you flip to the next page. And I don't know if this was intentional, but look at the raw, unfettered spasm of Ego in this moment. You can feel the craziness, the lunacy, the pride, the arrogance that the players are seeing in this moment as Ego just unleashes on them and reminds these guys that it's too late. All of you bought into this crazy idea, so why are you guys trying to be sane? Why are you guys trying to be wholeheartedly rational now? Did you not understand what you were getting into? Don't forget that only one of you can rise to the top. Everybody else's life is going to be ruined, right? He slams his hand against the monitor and tells these brothers, if you don't think my methods are adequate enough, then prove to me that your madness, that your genius can surpass my own. Ego then calms down, and I don't know how I feel about this, but instead of taking accountability, Ego says we didn't lose to France because of tactics, we lost because somebody forgot their ego. Actually, Isagi has the most introspection, and he is the one that is ready to just step up to the plate and take responsibility. He admits that throughout the game, trying to match Hugo caused him to lose sight of his ego and in turn limited Blue Lock's ability to succeed. So he just straight up asks Ego to sub him. He feels like a change is coming in Blue Lock, and he thinks this is a good opportunity for he himself to change. In a shock turn of events, Ego says it's not you that needs to come out, it's True Boy in the corner. Itoshi Rin is going to the bench.